Hey, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ragan. I make bookish content here on the internet. It is March. Thank God for that, because I am done with winter. If you are new here, hi, thank you so much for joining us. There are a lot of new friends around our fancy romance little corner of the internet. I'm so excited to have you here. Today is my third ever Daddy Wrath TBR jar. Now, if you're new, this is a new thing for me, and it hasn't gone very well so far this year. Basically, I am tackling my 250, I think it's like maybe 280 now, plus library physically here in my house. And part of that, because I am a mood reader, I have decided to tackle it by giving myself a little bit of structure, which I'm not great at because I don't like rules and I like to break them. However, these rules are like fairly straightforward. Every book that I've owned up until 2022 that is on my shelf is in this jar. There are, like I said, like 250 to 280 books here. I have to draw 2, or if I'm feeling like ambitious, I can draw 3. So it hasn't gone super well so far in January, February, and yeah. We just need to get this over with. I'm currently in the middle of reading my last book for February. It is currently the last day of February, so I have until like technically midnight. I mean, like, not that you would know, but like, I take it seriously. Any books that I have to finish before February, I'm like rushing to finish by midnight. But yeah, I have to finish that today, so we need to get this over quickly. Right, should we pull? This is the worst part, the suspense and the fact that I love to cheat. Jeez, okay. Book 1. I'm not mad about it. I don't know if you can see that. It says Fatal Thrones. I know what that is. I'll pull it in a second. Book 2. That book, you know, book 1 could have been better, but like, it's okay. I'm just hoping I'm not getting something like, I don't know, like Malice by John Gwynne, or like War and Peace by Tolstoy. I'm looking again. Sorry, I cheat. I just need to close my eyes. I'm gonna pull one from the side that's short, because like some of them get stuck at the bottom. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna pull this book in a second. I'm gonna wait to tell you what it is. It kind of matches the first one, so maybe like there's a theme going on in March. Not that like I had planned to do this theme. One more, and like I hope it's something good, because right now I'm not overly excited about what this TBR jar is, although some of you might be. I want like something specific. I'm gonna flip them. I'm gonna actually flip them around. Okay, what is this? I cannot believe that this just happened. I pulled 3 books and they're literally all, let me grab them, you'll understand. Okay, they're actually all over on this side of my shelf. So if that gives you a clue. All right, let's get them. They're actually all hidden behind here. I do not have any of these books out on display. These are all of my mythology books. And then up here behind the goddess, we have one. Oh god, I think that the other one is back here behind all of our pretty tabletop books. I've never really like shown these before, but we have some lovely editions of Lord of the Rings sketchbooks. We have some fashion books. I mean, just a mini book haul here in the middle of this TBR jar. Justin Timberlake, my husband's FIFA sticker book. Okay. God, which one is it? Okay, so there's a definite theme to March's TBR draw, which is kind of pushing me towards doing some actual adventures here in London, and you'll see why. So the first book that I pulled is a YA book that is a retelling, and they're like 6 different stories by 6 different authors, and that would be Fatal Thrones, The Wives of Henry VIII Tell All. Okay, so if you haven't guessed, this is a Tudor month. So Fatal Thrones, and I love the decollete sprayed edges. So we have a bunch of different authors. The only one that I'm familiar with is Jennifer Donnelly. I have read her work before and I really like her writing style. And she wrote Anne of Cleves. So she wrote her story. This I think will be kind of straightforward to read. I'm excited about it. And then I pulled the Boleyn Inheritance, and this is part of Philippa Gregory's collection. I mean, she's written so many Tudor books. Like, her and Alison Weir are the big Tudor authors, and this is the same author. If you like don't know, she wrote The Other Boleyn Girl, which was turned into a movie. So she writes about everything Tudor. And I believe the Boleyn Inheritance, I mean, oh, you have some pretty end papers there. I believe the Boleyn Inheritance might be book 2. Like, if I were to go in chronological order. There's so many. This is part of the Tudor court novels, the Boleyn Inheritance. I think, like, technically I could go back and read like The White Princess, which was turned into a Stars, I believe, TV show, which I still need to watch. But I'm gonna stick with the Boleyn Inheritance, I think, like, on its own, although I could go back and do like book 1 chronologically. And then I pulled by Alison Weir, Catherine Parr, which is book 6 in her Tudor Queen series. And this is actually one that I got at the end of last year, and I love these because of the papers on the inside. They show each queen. Now, I could stick with Catherine Parr because I think I can read them independently. However, I do have wives 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm missing 5, and I have wife 6, Catherine Parr. So do I go back and read Catherine of Aragon's story? These are all fiction, by the way, but they're based like on, you know, the real events. I think I might start with this one. So Catherine Parr will stay in the jar, and Catherine of Aragon will be like what kicks off this reading challenge. Wow, like, who would have thought? Like, actually it's not that surprising because I have so many Tudor books and I'm obsessed with Anne Boleyn. Like, one day I will actually buy the B necklace with the 3 pearls. Like, I will get it, and my last name also starts with a B, so, you know, it fits. But wow, I was not expecting this. So I'm thinking we take some field trips around London. I have been like everywhere, but I haven't been everywhere, and I would like to go back to like Westminster Abbey. I can go back to the Tower of London where my girl Anne Boleyn lost her head. I could like do like a whole Tudor kind of tour. I've always wanted to do a ghost tour of London, and I feel like that might fit in with what we're reading. I don't know, I'll have to take a look at it, but let me know what you are reading in the month of March. These are just 3 that I have to read. Everything else that I read is up for grabs. Like, I can mood read, I can buy new books, I can do readathons, read-alongs, whatever it is I want. So I'll continue reading fantasy romance and YA fantasy, new adult fantasy, like, you know, all the adult steamy fantasy that I want. Plus, I'm starting my Tudor marathon, I suppose, which I'm really excited about. I just need to let it settle on me because it seems kind of daunting, but at least they all like match, you know? Oh, I do not need to put these back in the jar. Catherine Parr can stay in there. The Atlas 6, oh yikes, I'm glad I didn't draw that one. Anyway, that's all I have for you today, guys. Please let me know what you are reading in March. If you also like Tudors, let me know. Who's your favorite queen? Are you an Anne Boleyn stan like I am? I want to know. Drop a British flag emoji in honor of our Tudor English queens here. And I will see you in the next video super soon. Bye. Oh, I can actually go see 6 in London. 6 the musical. Like, it's like the 6 wives of Henry VIII as pop stars. I'm gonna go book those tickets.